I can't believe I had that on record, all talking to John on the cell phone. Okay.
Okay. Okay, this evaluation, I worked with a group called Discovery Camp, and it was for people who's intellectually challenged, people with autism, Down syndrome, and mental disorders and stuff. So it was a real rough week for me because I got my personal space boundaries. I'm a hugger, but other than that, I have a lot of personal space issues, and having to really care for all these campers, really pushed my comfort zone to the extreme, and it really helped break those barriers I had, because seeing these campers were very reliant on me to help take care of them and get them from A to B. I really threw away I'm getting tongue-tied. As uncomfortable as I was with a lot of things, I threw my discomfort aside to do what's best for the campers, help them out and show them a great time and teach them about God. And it was such a blessed experience. So on a scale of 1 to 5, commitment to the program, scored 5. Relates well to campers. I got a 3 on here, with an arrow that goes to like 4.5, and what it says is extremely helpful with one camper that needed help walking, and he got better as the week progressed, and helped cut up campers' food, because one of them couldn't. I think he had Down syndrome or something. He had no control of his motor functions, or little control, and so he couldn't cut up his food. So I cut it up for him all week. Willingness to pray with, use the Bible with, and otherwise minister to campers. 5. Able to share the gospel message. 5. Demonstrates competency with skills needed at camp. I got a 4. And she wrote down, I see great potential waiting to be nurtured. I like that. Would you like to see him or her back next year? And she put down a 5 for me. And then the rest of it says, did you personally request this staffer? And she wrote down yes and no, because I'm the only male program staff at Jamontville. So I'm the only male counselor out here. And they needed a male counselor to be in this camp to take care of the males. So, what skills did this person possess that you need the most? Guitar, leading devotions, and helping with male patients. Did this person relate to this particular age group? Very well. Did this program staff person, was they trained to meet your needs? Yes, very well. Is there any information you'd like to share? David was quiet at first, but really blossomed at the end. Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
So they want you back next year.
Yeah, and then number 2, because I did a couple of venture camps this summer. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, for everything I got 5s. Straight down the list.
What was the highest though?
On a scale of 1 to 5, 5.
Oh, okay, then you got the highest marks then.
5 on
Terrific.
everything.
Yeah. Now how long ago was that?
This would be about 5 weeks ago, I think, 5 or 6. Did you request this particular program staff person? Yes. Why? I was with them last week too. Because the dean of that camp, I worked with her and her other adventure. Well, she had an adventure camp, and then something called a WADA week, which is basically a sampler of a little bit of everything we do here. What's a week?
Yeah, but those were 100% scores, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't beat that, David.
Yeah, and the first.
That'd be good on your resume too.
Yeah, the first camp I worked with her was an adventure camp, and me and the dean, we worked very well together. She used to be a program staff too, and she really trusted me that I knew what I was doing, and that the things I did with the kids, that I was doing the right thing. So she gave me room to breathe, which really helped me grow too. Because if I'm not given the room I need to grow, then I can't.
Right, right.
And that's one of the big problems I had working here this summer, trying to break my, my
Your old habits.
my old habits.
Your old
my
habits.
shyness
Yeah.
Is I've worked with a couple staffers that kind of ran me down all the time, tried to take control of everything.
Yeah, but does that really bother you, David? Really, did it bother you that much? Because it seems like you're still carrying it today.
It did bother me a lot at first because I kept trying to make progress. I kept getting bad reports.
Well, they tried to drag you down with them.
I didn't know if they were just trying to drag me down for fun, or if they were trying to do it for fun and to get me fired. This one was saying that I make mistakes. I make I screw up everything.
Yeah,
all the time,
but were they your boss? Like
Nope.
I mentioned to you on the phone.
Yeah, and
No.
I told him, I took your crap all summer. I really don't care what you have to say about me, because it don't matter.
Well, you're above that, David.
I've heard every horrible thing imaginable growing up towards me.
Yeah, you're above all that.
I can take good criticism, I can take bad criticism too. And I told her, if you're going to treat me like crap, then I'm going to, Christ said, treat others as you would want to be treated. So I'm going to start treating you like crap and see how you like it.
Yeah, but really, like I
that'd bit me
preach,
in the butt,
David.
actually.
I preach that. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that. I preach that. All right, let's go up to the cross. I got to get that.